I already touched on 21 Mercer. Auctions, stores that were doing auctions for these goddamn Yeezys. I think that's the most unfair way. It's even worse than RSVP and 21 Mercer Street. I think that's the most unfair way in the world. Obviously, the guy with the biggest pockets wins that whole situation. Let's say I'm fucking Bill Gates and I want to be a dick. How much? $1 billion. What you gonna do to that? What if Bill Gates came to your auction and was like, yo, I got $1 billion on that Yeezy? All your Yeezys, as a matter of fact. All of them. Every size. $1 billion. What you gonna say? You gonna be mad? This is your system that y'all cool with. Y'all allow this to happen. You know what I mean? And I mean, not y'all, but the stores, and you know what I mean? You support these people, these stores who do that kind of fucked up shit. Like, obviously, let's say you shopping in, let's say I own a fucking store and just for kicks, right? You come in, you buy every day, or I mean, you buy every week, every time a new release comes, you're loyal, you know the staff by name. Whatever the situation, I get some Yeezys. Oh, yo, can I get some Yeezys? Nah, man, we're doing an auction. We're trying to make some money. Okay. Is there a cap in the auction? Is there a cap where we can, like, you know, it's not supposed to exceed this much, or is this going to a charity or whatever the situation, the extra fund? Nah. I just want to do an auction. For real? I won't even come to that store no more. I wouldn't support that store. And honestly, there's a lot of exclusive shops that did that, but I wouldn't ever support that store again, because at the end of the day, it's all about money to them, which it's a business. Obviously, you need to make your money, but god damn, for real? Nigga, you know that shit's going over like a G automatically. Your regular buyers who come in every week, been buying shoes, $150 here, $200 there, another $180 there, then another $250 there for Elites. You know what I mean? Like, they just spent like how much within that month? That's usually, if a new shoe comes out every week and he's there every week, that's 4 releases a month. You know what I mean? Shoes are like what, $150 to $200 normally now. Not even $160 to $200. Normally, the ones you want, you know, the ones you guys want, are usually from $160 and up. And it's like, what can you do about it? Nothing. Don't buy there no more. That's it. I mean, it might be harder in another place to pick up the same pair of shoes, but they're not looking out for you when you're looking out for their business. You know what I mean? You help their business prosper. You know what I mean? It's all about the consumers. The consumer's market is what you purchase, what you choose to buy, where you buy it, how much you're willing to spend. Me personally, I would never pay a G500 to $3,000 I've seen Yeezys going for. I would never pay anywhere. I would never pay anywhere around that number for any shoe. If another thing Zaya X told me, he paid for his Grail, the Kamikaze, like, I think it was like not even $200 or like $250 at the most or some shit like that. If he can get his Grail shoe for $250, right? Why the fuck would he spend $500 on the next shoe? Some other shoe that it's not even, he don't really care too much about. He likes it, but it's not his Grail. That shit don't make no sense. You know what I mean? So that whole auction shit, fuck that shit. That shit doesn't fly in my system. I want to rock out with that. Nike store after that whole fucking bullshit, 21 Mercer Street, blah blah blah, they're like, oh, we're offering them online on Nike store. That was kind of cool. Honestly, I knew as soon as they wrote it, the servers would crash. I wasn't expecting the servers to be any better, but you know, that was probably the most fairest way around it. Even though they implemented a new system, which was once it's in your cart, you get to the payment system, the payment checkout, whatever, you get to hold it. That was some bullshit in my eyes, honestly, because usually it was the first person to type in all their information really quick. Honestly, I think that's the fairest way. I know not all of us are the best typists, but come on, son. So all the nigga had to do was have 10 computers with the fucking fastest fucking nigga call their cable provider, their internet provider, like, yo, I need that Roadrunner, hook that up. I need it today. Send that truck. I need Roadrunner Plus, whatever it's called. I need that. So all nigga needed to have. And it's not even it's not even fair, because all he had to do, 10 computers, bam, instantly to the checkout thing. You got 10 Yeezys in your cart for 48 hours. That's some bullshit. And it was kind of fucked up because I had one Yeezy in my cart, and I was at the payment screen. What happened? Crashed. Went to the white page. Went back. It was still in my cart. Got to the payment page again. Didn't want to go through. Kept on like whatever. Error. Then it didn't go through. Back again. Out of my cart. How the hell it got out of my cart? Because I went back. All right, whatever. I didn't really want the shoe anyway. I just wanted these. But that Nike store, it was alright. That was cool. I hope everybody got their pair who they were supposed to. But I haven't really heard anybody saying they got a pair from Nike store. I haven't heard too many people saying they got them from 21 Mercer. Just like again, the Twitter celebrities, just stuff like that. People like that got their shoes. Definitely. Everybody else is trying to sell their shits. Which I don't blame you. You know what I mean? Everybody's trying to make some money, I guess. I'm not mad at the reseller. Tickets that they hand out. It was kind of, you know, like for example, Atmos on 125th Street. I know a lot of people are like, how the hell are you addressing these places that are in New York? I used to be from New York. I just moved down to Orlando, Florida, and I'm still very familiar with all these shops. I know how they work. I know where they're located. I know how to get there. You know what I mean? I know the people who work there. But Atmos, people lined up. Obviously, Atmos, I guess, didn't want that kind of whatever going down, so they just gave out tickets. I mean, that's understandable. But from what I heard, because I still stay in contact with people from over there. They were saying it wasn't fair. There was people bum rushing in front, whatever, letting people skip, or they were saying employees were like, "Yo, we're about to give out these tickets. Get your ass down here." I don't know how true that is, but there's a lot of like shady shit when it comes down to tickets because you don't know. You know what I mean? You're like, "Oh, okay, I'm going on a bathroom break, disappear, come right back." You know what I mean? And he's like, "We gave out tickets already, nigga. You fucked, nigga. You fucked." It's like, damn. So that whole ticket shit, I think that shit was gay too. Because if you're gonna give out tickets, you should at least announce it. Like, we're gonna give out tickets in like an hour. So chill, don't go nowhere. A lot of people got fucked out of that whole situation. Resellers. Like I said, I can't be mad at y'all. Y'all just trying to get some money, trying maybe do the same thing I was doing, trying to get the shoe you was trying to get, in all honesty. So honestly, you were buying a shoe just to get the shoe you wanted, if that makes sense. But I don't know, like I told some people, the Yeezy is like it makes you the devil. You are the devil when you own that Yeezy. You have the contract. The shoe is the contract. So you're the devil and you're the contract, and you walking up to niggas like, "Yeah, I got the Yeezy, your size. I want your LeBron 7. I want your LeBron 8. Matter of fact, fuck all that. I want your LeBron 1 through 9, including the 8 V1, V2, V3, and the 9 PS. And I want all the lows. And you can have this Yeezy." And honestly, there's a lot of people who are like, "Oh yeah, you got it. Here's my Zoom generation. Here's my All-Star Game 2. Here's my fucking my St. Vincent St. Mary 3s. Here's my China 4s. Here's my birthday 5s." Or whatever the situation, you know what I mean? Like dumb shit like Mr. Basketball 5s. Fucking MVP 6. MVP 7. Yeah, this is a sample. You know what I mean? Bread 8s. It's just Yeezy is bad for the culture. I honestly think it's a nice shoe. I like the Yeezy 1 over the Yeezy 2 in my opinion. I own the Yeezy 1s. I think it, and I'm not saying that because I own it, but in my opinion it looks better. But Yeezy's evil, man. If you think about it, the Yeezy 1 in New York and Harlem, it rained that whole week. Each release, each beginning of the month when they dropped one, it rained. Literally, it rained every week. The week before the release date, it rained that whole week. You don't believe me? Look it up. That shoe was evil. It rained this week when that shoe came out. It hasn't rained in Florida in like forever. I don't know. But moral of the story, I'm trying to say is, resellers been selling these shoes for like what? Like I said, the lowest I've seen is a G500, all the way to 3Gs, and they're moving regardless. The shits are still selling somehow. I don't know what kind of person would give up anywhere from a G500 to $3,000 for a shoe, or anywhere around a G for a fucking shoe. But y'all niggas is bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging. You could have bought way more shoes with that. If every shoe, let's just say every shoe was $200, 5 shoes for a G right there. For real? You're gonna give that up? For real? Y'all niggas is crazy. And then I've noticed with resellers, they've been like, there was this dude on eBay. I think he had his Yeezy up for like 4.5 G's, and he had in the description, "Don't ask me to lower the price. These are super rare. They barely made this size. Blah blah blah. Da da da." And I went and looked at his other items he was selling just to see if he was like trying to rate people on other shit. And you would see like he had the South Beach sandals, the South Beach 8 sandals, and he had like they were like $150. I'm like, nigga, these shits is still in stores. Why? Who would pay $150 for a sandal? Then he had what are them? The Nike Elite socks with like the designs and shit. Like, come on, son, for real? Like, I had some Galaxy socks. I had a dude offer me $200 for them. I wasn't even selling. I didn't post them online to sell. They just saw the picture with the fucking Galaxy shoe, and they like hit me up, yo, $200, got you right now, PayPal. Y'all niggas are stupid. I don't even know, man. I don't know. It's to ask niggas, is you stupid? Is you dumb? Stupid or dumb? Stupid and dumb? $200 for socks? For real? He was selling socks. His socks he was selling for like $1.25 or some shit like that. But socks, nigga, socks that you're gonna wash and the design's gonna come off? For real? I'm sick of you niggas, man. I don't know, man. This game is getting fucked up. It makes you like think about shit like, am I really gonna have to go through that for this shoe? Like our mall over here in Florida, in Orlando, Florida, we have something called Florida Mall. That's where our House of Hoops is located. And ever since the Concord release, before that, we were having releases and it would be fine. It would literally, people line up the night before. It was always one night. You always spend the night over, which is cool. I'm willing to chill. There's people line up. You talk to people. You see the Orlando sneaker scene. Orlando isn't like New York where there's like infinite people outside at all fucking times. You know what I mean? So I miss that. Like I go downtown Orlando and I don't even go to the clubs or nothing. I just go down and observe the buildings and the people because it makes me feel like home. So when I'm in a camp out, you see a bunch of people. You're like, all right, I'm home. We good. It was good. How you doing? You know what I mean? And it's like now after the Concord 11s, the mall doesn't allow camping anymore. The reason being, people camped out for like 3 days for that shoe. 3 days in front of a mall, and they had to put barricades up and whatever the situation. And after everything was done, there was like, I don't know, there was like a scuffle, people arguing with the security guards. Honestly, if you know me, I don't buy Jordans, so like I was going by there every day just to check it out. And at the end of it, like they fucked up the front of the mall. Like there was like niggas pissing in bottles, so there was bottles full of piss, like trash cans fucked up. The seats that usually they have outside the mall, they like, I don't know, they did something to it. But after that, like piss in front of the stores, like after all that, like they're like, fuck that shit is a wrap, no more camping. So to give you an example, I don't know where y'all from, but if you're from New York, you'll understand when I say this. They make us camp outside of a Panera Bread, which is off the property, off the mall property, which is off the parking lot and everything. So from the mall, you have the little like the regular sidewalk of the mall, you know, and then you got the parking lot. You know how big a fucking mall parking lot is. All the way across the street is Panera Bread. So we gotta wait all the way from Panera Bread, right, until 5 a.m. in the morning. You're not allowed to be on mall property until 5 a.m. in the morning. So you'll have like 500 kids outside of Panera Bread. Panera Bread doesn't know this is going on. They do not. I bet they come every Saturday morning, and then when they open them, like, what the fuck happened out here? You see mad trash on the floor and everything. But so until 5 in the morning. Soon as 5 in the morning, it's like 4:58. The first kid starts running. Out. He's out. Son, that just starts a whole fucking stampede. I know y'all seen the whole Galaxy bullshit in Orlando. It looks like that every single time at 5 in the morning. Every single time. Ever since that cotton cord bullshit. Ever since Jordan had to drop that bullshit and fuck it up for everybody. They fucked it up for everybody. So now we gotta run instead of camp. So you run all the way across the street, all the way off the parking lot to the sidewalk, and try not to break the glass of House of Hoops, because you're gonna run into it trying to be first. And then fight to get into a line. You know how niggas be bunching. I'm like, let me in. For a fucking shoe. This shit is retarded. And in the parking lot, mind you, is like 5 city blocks. The reason why I said if you're from New York, you understand what I'm saying. It's just like 5 city blocks just to get to the front of House of Hoops. You're running as fast as you can. 5 city blocks. No, people get hurt doing that shit for some shoes. And it's retarded because people who hang out at Panera Bread, then there's people who try to hide in their cars. You know what I mean? They're parking in the parking lot. Obviously, security comes up like, nigga, ain't nobody supposed to be at the mall. Why is there a car parked here? Looks inside, kicks them off property. There's been people who hid in trees, like right next to the House of Hoop, like literally hidden trees with the fucking camouflage gear, and that's no joking word to everything. Like, people go in, people hide in the bushes. Like, if you're from Orlando, Florida, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You see people popping up out of nowhere, out of boxes, like, just because they don't want to run that 5 blocks from Panera Bread there. And it's unfortunate that we got to do it like that, but hype fucking kills. So for these Yeezys, we knew we wasn't getting them. Like, you knew Orlando, Florida wasn't having no Yeezys nowhere. But still a rumor went around that House of Hoops Orlando was getting them. So I was like, I know they're not getting them. I've checked out a few places. I know some people. We are not getting them. So what I did, let me take a drive. Took a drive around the Florida Mall. What do I see by Panera Bread? At least 50 kids over there. 50 kids by the fucking Panera Bread thinking that Yeezys are going to release at the House of Hoops. I don't have to say anything else about that. Shit is just ridiculous. And as far as all this goes, is like, when does it reach the limit? Because this whole sneaker shit is only getting worse. It's only and like for the Yeezy, like, people been getting followed home, robbed by gunpoint. People been getting their bags slashed in the subways. People running off with their shoes. Like, people getting beat the fuck up for them. I can imagine when people start wearing these fucking shoes, people are gonna start getting fucked up. Not even joking. People are getting fucked up. And it's not even fair if you think about it, like, because Nike knows what the fuck they're doing. I know Nike knows what they're doing. Once you have the shoe in your possession, Nike don't give a fuck. As long as it doesn't happen at their store or on their property, all Nike's gonna do, they'll get that whole little riot bullshit. Oh, Nike fucking up. You're making a culture like this. Nike will apologize. Or maybe Nike won't even fucking acknowledge it. Donate something to some fucking fund, and that's it. At this point, you look at it and you're like, yo, for real? Is it that serious? Has this game got this serious for sneakers? I just like shoes. That's enough of me rambling on. Thank you for checking me out. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to hear my opinion about something, just leave it down in the comment box. Make sure you like the video. If you don't like it, I guess dislike it. If you want to dislike it, that's cool. But try to like it, please. Subscribe up above. I do sneaker reviews. I guess I'm going to be getting into some discussions because some things be just compelling. And I have to, like, tell you how I feel about it. Just for Kicks 212. Check me out on Twitter at Just for Kicks 212. Thank you. Check me out.